Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown's Odyssey to the Oscars, where we bring the Academy Awards home on a budget. Of all the major film studios in Hollywood, one was and is truly family. That would be the Warner Brothers Studios. In this double review, we honor the first family of filmmaking and one of their legendary properties. First up, purchased for $2 even from the local Dollar Tree here in Patterson, we have the Brothers Warner. Educate, entertain, and enlighten, the motto of the four founding Warner Brothers: Albert, Harry, the film master general of the foursome, Jack, and Sam. This is a film by Harry's granddaughter, Cass Warner Spelling, under her Warner Sisters Productions banner. The revealing film portrait of a filmmaking family. Harry, Jack, Albert, and Sam turned a storefront that used a seat for a screen into a dream factory, rooted in the credo of educate, entertain, and enlighten. In this fascinating documentary, filmmaker and Harry's granddaughter, Cass Warner Spelling, tells a story of sibling rivalry, social conscience, and the silver screen. It's a story of pioneering, risking all for talkies, and politics, standing alone in Hollywood against the Nazis, of Wheels, The Public Enemy, Casablanca, and more. A lot of behind-the-scenes footage in here from some of Warner Brothers' most legendary silver screen classics, and rips, including the shocking family betrayal. It's a story told from the inside via rare family archives by those who lived it, among them such stars as the late Dennis Hopper and Debbie Reynolds, Tab Hunter, and more, and from the outside by film historians, the people, the pictures, the tales untold on camera, until now. Running time for this? 94 minutes, presented in color and black and white because, again, the rare family archives. I would liken this to one of those American Masters documentaries that you would see on PBS, and appropriately enough, this film is distributed on DVD by Warner Home Video. Former chairman and CEO of Warner Brothers, Barry M. Meyer, says, "The Brothers Warner is a well-made, fascinating documentary. Cass has not only honored her grandfather's legacy with this work, she's also paid homage to one of the guiding principles of the four Warner Brothers, who founded the studio by producing films that will educate, entertain, and enlighten audiences." And that is exactly what this documentary does. She has indeed honored her grandfather and her uncles well. Or should I say her granduncles? I don't know, what's the family term for that? Looks like we need to look up the Warner family tree here. But there are so many Warners in America and around the world, so good luck with that. We might have to get Ancestry.com anyway. This is surprisingly fun to watch, given David Campbell's music, which bounces all over the place in terms of genre. It's thought-provoking and intriguing, and definitely worth checking out if you're a major behind-the-scenes film buff like myself, and a major film historian unlike myself. But hey, what would it give to be the next Leonard Maltin, right? The Brothers Warner gets 4.5 out of 5 claps. The Matrix. Specifically, going behind the scenes of the first film and getting some anticipatory remarks from the cast and crew regarding the next 2 films being shot back to back. The Matrix Revisited. A mind-expanding look at The Matrix from conception to phenomenon. This was purchased for under $3, and yes, this is one of our earliest reviews on the channel. It is a redo. In-depth exploration of the filmmaking process from the Wachowskis sisters, then brothers. Sneak peek on location of the upcoming sequel. A first look at the Matrix anime, the Animatrix, never before seen footage, hidden features, and much more. Peel back a new layer of reality with The Matrix Revisited. Been in The Matrix? Now take the next leap of understanding with The Matrix Revisited. Experience the nuts, the bolts, the creative thunder of the cyber thriller that thrust movie making into an astonishing new dimension with never before seen footage from the original movie and exclusive reflections by those who lived it. Then, go deeper with a look forward into the reality that is unfolding in real time. The sequel simmering to life at hidden locations around the world. An eye-popping first glance into the Matrix anime. New dimensions that explain more about the Matrix. The Matrix Revisited is the who, what, where, when, and wow of a phenomenon that has just begun. It will make you dream in bullet time. Highlights, special features, what is to come, a sneak peek at cast training sessions for the sequel, additional cast/filmmaking interviews, what is Animatrix, visiting animators working on the upcoming Matrix anime project, true followers describing their view of the Matrix, Yen Wo Ping's blocking tapes, hidden features, plus interactive menus and scene access with English, French, and Spanish subtitles, and a running time of 123 minutes. Over 2 hours of behind-the-scenes footage, plus bonus features. This is closed captioned, and goodness gracious, if you love The Matrix, this, like the film, to quote Richard Wolper, will be visual poetry. This is a scene index, taking you to specific areas, going behind the scenes, from conception, to principal photography, to post-production, to the release of the film, and a look ahead to the next 2 films. If they had any footage of the scoring session with composer Don Davis, who is a fine composer, this would have gotten all 5 claps. Being a film score buff, I decided to take a look at the score first. Everything else was astonishingly awesome. I'm not a huge Matrix fan, but I do have Enter the Matrix on the channel. It is the computer game, which I reviewed. I would love to play that sometime soon, but I don't think I have it anymore. In the meantime, I'll settle for the Matrix Revisited, because it too, like the Brothers Runner, was just a whole lot of fun to watch, and a whole lot of intrigue going on. 4.5 out of 5 for that. I wonder if their ghosts haunt the water tower, like Yakko and Wacko, and Dot, or in this case, Cass Water Sparling. Whatever the case, I would give anything to live in that water tower, having a bird's eye view of all the action of this truly family affair. Thanks for watching. Of course, here's looking at you on the thrift side, kid.